All right, we are live. Welcome everyone to the. Yeah, I heard you. I'm trying to do my intro, Glenn. Jeez. Welcome everyone to the Dr. Josh After Party. As I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in jumping in with us, let me know, and I'll send you a link. Mikey, if you're still in the chat, I sent one directly to you as well. And so far, we've got, of course, Dr. Josh is with us. We got Glass Monster from the other side of Canada who's with us, and also the Bible Belt Atheist from way down south there. And shit, I had something I wanted to ask you again, and I forgot what the hell it was. I'm outside thinking, I go, crap, I forgot to ask him. And now I can't remember what the hell it was. Yeah, have another beer, Neil. Give me a second. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask him, Zach? I mean, other than how he came up with the name, or
not really. I mean, that was really the only one that I wanted to ask.
Oh, okay. One of the things I was going to ask you is what made you decide to get into the Assyriology, the ancient Mesopotamian stuff? Like, was it just like an interest and you wanted to know more, or
no?
Was it something you think you'd be good at?
No, I really had no interest when I was going through seminary. I didn't really have any interest except mastering everything that was ancient Israel.
Okay.
It took that particular professor saying, "Look, if you really want to be the best of the best as a biblical scholar, you've got to master the wider ancient Near East and get these other languages down." And it was frustrating because I had paid so little attention to that point to anything outside of ancient Israel that I was really at it felt like I was quite at a disadvantage when I got into to Hopkins, because it was like I was coming at it all fresh. But no, it was strictly initially to become this amazing biblical scholar. After that, it was like, well, the ancient world is a lot more exciting than just for the purposes of the Hebrew Bible. So,
sure. Welcome, Derek.
What's up, man? Thank you for the link.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, Josh, I was talking to Derek while I was outside having a quick cigarette or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, I heard you wanted me to come on the show," because I watched him on the Daily Atheist this morning. Chris's show, and he was on there with a couple of, like, Andy Hall was on there, who I've had on the show. I've had Chris on the show. There's lots of people that have been on the show, but Derek, man, you got to come on, man. You've got to come on, because your Myth Vision podcast, which I've listened to multiple times, many different ones, and I love it. I think it's great. And I really would like to chat with you a little bit about that, and of course the deconversion, like you said there. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
but
man,
yeah,
thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, and
Plot hole.
I'm going to be having Josh on again too. I got to have him. Look, I got to call him out, man. We're on air. I couldn't get a hold of him. He's been busy. Daniel, got to tackle Daniel, brother. Look at him covering his face. Nah, but I was a hardcore fundamentalist, man. I mean, like, I drank the freaking Kool-Aid, and I saw a video of Dr. Bowen playing DC Talk on his guitar. So I know you have a past too. So we all have our nightmares, if you will. And but yeah, man, I like how I went from that to this is truly the real miracle. It's like, how do you really take away that mindset of how do you switch worldviews like that? It's just crazy. So
it's tough.
Yeah. In my situation, see, my story is a little bit on the unique side, I think, because I was adopted pretty much from birth. I was born on October 20th, literally brought home to my new family on Halloween, like October 31st, which is why my folks, every like third or fourth year, they'd allow me to do my birthday on Halloween, because it was technically my homecoming. So I would have big costume parties with all my friends, and they thought it was the fucking the cat's ass when that happened, right? So, but I was born to a couple of Christians, of couple different denomination things. One was like a generic type Christian, and the other one was fairly staunch Catholic, which was my biological dad. And his mom was really staunch Catholic, and sex out of wedlock and pregnancy was like the biggest no-no ever. So I was put up for adoption. Luckily, I met them in the year 2000, and we've been really close ever since. But it's funny that one of the reasons I found out I was adopted, and I asked my parents, I was about 6 or 7 when they told me, and I asked them, well, what were my parents like? And they said, well, the only thing we knew about your parents, because usually back in the 60s, the records were hush-hush and kept closed. So they said, well, we know that they weren't Jewish. So I was assuming right away, well, they were probably Christian, because there weren't a lot of Muslims around in my neighborhood at that time. So I thought it was always weird that I was born to a Christian couple, but then raised Jewish, and Jews don't believe in Jesus. So if God is real, what the fuck's up with that? If we're supposed to get salvation through Christ, how the hell would he put me with a bunch of Jews? Right? Like, what? So it didn't make any sense. So I kind of always just sort of had that in my back of my mind as I was growing up and going through Hebrew school. And I oh geez, Glass got a picture of me in my jester costume and using it as avatar right now. That's fucking funny. Yeah, I still do the dress up thing, as you can see. Because that's actually fairly recent.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's interesting how.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing is, Jesus was obviously Jewish, which goes into a strange. That's a whole nother thing. How a Jewish guy named Jesus turns out to not be pro-Jew. In the end of the game, I mean, there might have been French Jewish sects that had this, but that's the complicated part on early Christianity that I love investigating. It's like, how did this thing turn into anti-Semitism? The guy was a Jew. Is he coming along saying, listen, I'm taking on a Jewish body because I hate my own kind? No, I mean, like, it's just, it's weird how Christianity could even run with such logic and not consider, well, it was just the leadership in Jerusalem during the time that they were really talking bad on. I mean, common sense type stuff to me, but yeah, my dad was a Catholic, but he wasn't like a staunch Catholic. He was like a, so-and-so's getting married. I think I'll go to the Catholic church and they get drunk afterwards. And that kind of
Of course.
And my mom was Pentecostal. And so she was going to snake handling churches in the South.
Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Oh, wow.
I said,
save this for the story, dude.
Oh, we will. I just figured, how the hell did they meet? And I found out there's this thing called alcohol. And it's a miracle, man. It's a miracle. And here I am, So, yeah.
I kind of like alcohol a little bit. Well, beer, anyways. Beer and really good single malt scotch. Those are my two vices when it comes to. Yeah, I buy I was at the liquor store earlier, or the beer and wine store, and they actually have hard alcohol in there. And I'm up there looking at like this expensive, like $190 bottles of like Glenfiddich or Glenmorangie or something like that. And I'm like, I really need to get one of those again. Because the last one I had that was super expensive.
There you go, Neryl. Here's your Mikey stand-in for you.
Mikey stand-in. There you go. And I said, the last time I had a really good bottle of scotch was the one that my dad got me for my for like my 40th birthday. And of course, he passed away a short time after, so we never got to drink it together. Like, we had plans. Yeah, all right. Next time the Canucks get to the playoffs, we'll drink this together. And of course, they got to the playoffs in 2011, and were taken out by Boston in the Stanley Cup final. But and he was away for the whole goddamn playoffs, so I never got to drink with him. And when he came back, he was in the hospital, and within weeks he was in hospice, and he passed away from bladder cancer. So yeah, which is why I started. He was BC's highest blood donor at the time. At that time when he was here, the last donation he made, he was at number 532. So that's quite a considerable amount of donations. And that's why when he passed away, I decided, you know what, somebody's got to pick up the slack. So I started a Partners for Life group. Here in Canada, they call that where you can get a whole bunch of people together, and you can donate as a group, and everyone who donates, the numbers go to the group's totals. And when I told them, I said, I want to start this group, honor my dad's commitment, in honor of Frank Bernstein Partners for Life group. And they're going, oh, that's great, Neil. We think that's fantastic. We'll get you down there, get your first donation in. You can tell us what kind of a pledge you want to do for the year. And I'm like, well, knowing me, if I talk to enough people, we could probably break my dad's numbers. And they all stopped and they're looking at each other like I had 3 heads. Like, yeah, that's a single person started blood donor group has never done that ever in Canadian history, right? And I'm like, okay.
Oh, you don't have 3 heads?
No, I don't. No, just 2. But anyway, they said that doesn't happen. Like, that's never happened in Canadian history. So why don't you go for something a little bit more, what we recommend for people, like 25 or 50 donations? I said, well, we'll go for 50. You can write that down, but I'm telling you now, we're going to break that number. And a year later, with my multimedia stuff that I do, I knew people at the Global News Network. I knew people at CFox radio station. I have friends that all work there. I put the word out. A couple of YouTube videos. Managed to recruit 180 something people in the first year. 186 within the first year, and we did 681 donations. Wow! So we literally broke my initial pledge by 1,240%. So I got to go on the news again, and they had a cake. Broke your pledge 1,240% and everything. I was like, yes, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm the first person in Canada to ever do that. So that's I like to share that because I hope that it inspires people to get out there and donate blood. And if you do and you live in Canada, you're more than welcome to join my group.
Wow.
Glass. You're in Canada. And I as a kid, I was afraid of needles, so I was always like, "Shit," And my dad and I had planned on donating together, but it never came to fruition because my work schedule, his work schedule, never ever met where we could do that. And I went in for the first time. I'm like, "This is gonna hurt like hell." Oh, I know this is gonna hurt like hell. She goes, "Oh, it's in already." I'm like, "What?" She already had the needle in, and I didn't even notice it going in because it's not like getting a shot from the doctor, right? They actually get this right little angle and they just go whoop, and next thing it's in. Yeah. And I barely feel a pinch or whatever. So
yeah. I was afraid of needles, man, until I got on heroin. And then it was like, oh, okay. I'm not exaggerating, by the way. I know it's funny as shit, but I can laugh about it. 5 years ago, I was hooked, man. And
there you go.
I was afraid. I was scared of them until it didn't have, there was reward higher than the pain, if you will, and therefore I kept chasing it. And then later on, I'm like, go ahead, poke me. It was crazy because it's not the needle so much as it is this mentality, this mental thing. I don't know how to describe it, but let me ask you this: Did you guys just get Dr. Joshua's testimony, if you will, of coming out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we did just the last hour before this one. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you know what's in that syringe?
Huh?
I don't even want to know, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I'll say it this way: it's a super high syringe, if you know what I mean.
Super high syringe. Oh, is that the oil?
Yep.
Okay.
His eyes. He's like, yep.
Yeah, it's funny. It comes in syringes. My buddy gets it's a little darker than the one he's got, but it's like a shatter type oil, and it comes in a syringe.
Yeah, that's what's in it. That's what's in it. There's enough in that syringe right there to stone you probably about 1,000 times over.
I would overdose. Literally, I know.
I don't think you can.
Look, I don't know if it's possible, but the last time
that?
I tried, I smoked a blunt with my wife 7-8 years ago because I was trying to get off painkillers. Because I missed being high on just pot and not doing opiates and being hooked on serious drugs.
Right.
And I smoked this blunt. We're playing some old classic music. And I start driving home. And I look over and she's looking at me and she's like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah. And then I look over and I'm in the fucking passenger seat while driving in the driver's seat. And I'm hallucinating. Like I literally started tripping. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get home. Something's wrong. And it wasn't laced. I mean, this was like just pop, but I had smoked a lot of, at that time, we called it hydroponic, on my way back to the house. And I'm panicking. I'm having a panic attack.
That's all I grow.
I'd probably go to heaven literally and then come back and I don't even know. I was talking to God.
Come back and say, it's not worth it. Stay away.
No, but I'm not against it. I
can guarantee you one thing.
What's that
If
class?
you came here, I could probably keep you permanently stoned. I said if David there, is that his name, David?
Derek.
If I got him here, I could probably keep you permanently stoned straight for about 3 years with my stash. And I mean, you would not come down off that high and for 3 fucking years straight.
What year is it?
Yeah, right.
You forget what it was like to not be high. Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This one here is for Dr. Josh's Beach.
Maybe I should get BB.
Hang on, guys. This one here is Bijot wants to know if you felt discombobulated. I love that word.
Discombobulated.
When he lost his belief in the Bible suddenly.
Yeah. I'd say that's probably putting it mildly. And I think for me, the most difficult thing was because it wasn't like a passing thing or like a secondary part of my life. I mean, it really was who I was to the core. Mm-hmm. Losing that anchor, losing that grounding. I mean, it really was just sort of adrift. And it was, every time I actually think about it, every time I hear somebody like, what's that guy's name? Darth Dawkins.
Oh, jeez.
Ask, so what do you ground your morality in, or whatever. Like, that's what I think of, because it's like, yeah, I mean, that makes complete sense. That question makes complete sense, having come out of that fundamentalism, because it's like that is what you ground everything in it. Mm-hmm. And so it really, to me, looking back on it, it was a safety net / cop out. I mean, that's probably a good way to say it, because I really, as long as I could follow what was in the book, I was good. I didn't have to do a lot of reasoning. I didn't have to do a lot of contemplation and thinking about other people and, weighing out options. It's like I had a dress code, and if you wear this, then you're good.
Just don't mix linens.
Yeah, don't mix linens, and don't eat shellfish. But
I love shellfish though.
But yeah, having to then sit back and say, okay, how do I come to morality? What is right? What is wrong? That was very difficult, and of course still is. Trying to come to all those finer points. So, but I think it's life. I think it's reality. So
yeah, I've always thought of morality to be more of a fluid thing, because I think it changes over the centuries, over the cultures, stuff like that. Because I mean, you go to some country where it's perfectly okay to cut someone's hand off if they stole something, right? And here that would be like, what? Yeah. So I think it's culture based. It can be based from a different time period. It could be all kinds of things are involved. So, and it for sure it's subjective. I don't know if there's really any such thing as morally objective, unless you are with a large group of people, then you can agree upon something that you would all consider to be morally objective.
I got a question for Dr. Bowen, if you don't mind.
We can always try a finger.
Look at that. If you go back, of course, because he you're well read on all these ancient Near Eastern documents. We know there's remnants of human sacrifice, obviously negatively portrayed in the Old Testament or Hebrew scriptures, if you will. But there's like the idea that an evolution takes place, which is why Abraham was supposed to sacrifice his firstborn son, Isaac. But there are traditions that kind of give the implication like you stop seeing him on the scene because he really did it. And some traditions have this idea that like he actually did sacrifice his son as a human sacrifice to God. In this moral vein, I know this is rabbit trailing into this, but it's just interesting to me. I suspect, just like the ancient Aztecs with human sacrifice, how do you think, and maybe you know a little more about this than maybe it's not explained in this kind of detail, but do you have an opinion? Did they think this was like, all right, guys, we have a sacred situation happening, and there wasn't that crazy fear of death, and like the fact that we're going to kill a human being here, it was just expected and the normative at one point?
So, in Israel specifically, the person, a couple of people that I would recommend that, people can read, Heath Durrell. We had him on our channel.
I know that name. That's probably why I know the name.
Yeah, he did an interview on our channel. He's up at Princeton.
For the sacrifice.
But Francesca Stavrakopoulou as well, Dr. Stavrakopoulou, she wrote on this pretty extensively for Israel. So, I think probably what I would say for ancient Israel is that it was something that was definitely there. It was reserved for dire situations. So, that's what we see sort of hints of in the text. When you have, I think initially giving of the firstborn was an idea that was probably more common, but it was for a slightly different rationale than one when you would give an oath for a particular thing. Or, you see, is the king of Moab, I think, that offers his son in the biblical text, and it's effective, right? The sacrifice is effective and defeats the Israelites. The power goes out.
That's right.
And so, which is one of the more quizzical things that you see in the biblical text. So, yeah, I think it was something that, certainly we know it from Carthage. We don't have any physical evidence of it, which I think would surprise a lot of people. We don't have I don't know if we have any physical evidence of child sacrifice in, the Levant, but, we have it in Carthage. And, but obviously I don't think that means that it wasn't done. But I think it was something that was ultimately usually reserved, maybe is better to say, for serious situations. And it was considered to be incredibly effective, type of blood magic. And that by the time you get to the prophets, particularly like Ezekiel, they're saying, whoa, it's important to note that what Ezekiel says when he says God gave you bad laws, and they're making commands against child sacrifice. There's a reason that they were doing it. It's like you don't make laws against things that people aren't doing, right? So the fact that God is said to have given bad laws in child sacrifice is interesting. It's telling. It's, I think, trying to rework what they knew they had done in the past. And I would say probably according to their tradition. So.
Follow up real quick. Jesus, you're not a believer in him anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk to you later. No, I'm just kidding. So you're not a believer in him anymore, just like me, and everyone on this panel, I suspect, is on the same page. Do you see something interesting there? With this light keeps going out on me. Do you see something interesting with this child sacrifice or this idea of human sacrifice?
Intervention?
It must be Satan or something, dude. I don't know what the heck it is. Anyway, my light's not wanting to work with me here. Yeah, do you see something going on there?
Oh, speaking of, that's the Plot Holes musical group.
Butthole Surfers?
Their band. Yeah, the enemy was there.
I'm not sure what that has to do with what we're talking about.
As far as
because I got the Plot Hole shirt on, it
Oh, I see.
Okay.
gotcha.
I haven't actually.
Band,
It's a delay, so sometimes he doesn't realize we've already started talking ahead of him.
I haven't thought about the Jesus sacrifice from a child sacrifice perspective. I suspect that, particularly for the early church, and as the theology developed of it, and you get the different theories of the atonement and how it was effective. Probably it would. It's not my field. New Testament studies. I don't like to say ahead of time that it's not my field, but
I get it, and it wasn't a question of your professional explanation.
Sure.
I just wanted a guess because I know Margaret Barker she makes this interesting claim that Jesus is Yahweh, and then of course Yahweh's father is El Elyon, and pulls back from a first temple tradition. I just didn't know if you had an opinion on this, because Second Temple is obviously later, but is there like a first temple tradition being borrowed here? And if it's first temple, could it be human sacrifice to some degree? I don't know. I'm just throwing
I mean, I think things get complicated when you start. If anybody wants to dive into Israelite religion, there's a new book out by one of my old professors, Ted Lewis. It's like 1,000 pages, but it's solid gold. It's amazing. It's not cheap, but and that's like $100. It is called On the Origin. That's terrible that I'm third of the way through it. I don't remember what the title is. On the Origin of God, maybe.
Are you talking about when like the ancient Israelites, when they actually still had like a pantheon of gods? Like El and Shamash or whatever.
Yeah, it's trying to, what it's doing is taking all of the evidence that we have, Hebrew Bible and extra biblical text and archaeological evidence, and trying to put together a synthesis of what it is that was actually done on boots on the ground, not in the text, not what the text is portraying necessarily. But trying to look at passages like Deuteronomy 32 or like Psalm 82 or these divine council passages, and is there Ale set over Yahweh and distinct gods? I think that we've got to make the distinction between what the Israelites would have thought early on, early in the first millennium, BCE, and what the later Judean scribes were doing, trying to reformulate that, reshape that, and how those traditions develop. So I guess what I'm saying is that it would be wise to be cautious, I suppose, in not saying, well, Yahweh had Asherah as a consort in Kentillet Ajrut or something, and because of that, we can then make conclusions from like the 1st century CE.
Right. Like
those things, we have to be careful in the same way, and then I'll stop. But in the same way, when we look at Genesis 6 and we talk about the Nephilim, and everybody wants to go to Enoch, for example, and to read the book of Enoch and say, well, God, like this is just the detailed version of Genesis 6, right? So we can go back and read all this stuff into Genesis 6, when in reality, Genesis 6 doesn't make mention of these things. That doesn't mean there wasn't a tradition, but Genesis 6 isn't laying the blame, for example, on the angelic host, or in this angelic group. It's laying the blame on humanity, and that's a significant difference. Even though you can see the tradition there that was later developed and interpreted, you can't tie those two things together in that way. And I think that's from a hermeneutical standpoint, a lot of people guilty of doing that sort of thing. So just letting each sit in their own context and deal with them in that way.
We got to do shows like this, man. You already know you're screwing me, man. You already know it. I'm going to be texting him tomorrow. He's going to be like, I'm too busy. No, I'm just
I'll stick to females, thank you. Oh, really? I'll stick to females. You're a boy. I'll stick to girls.
Really? Why? That's a pretty good glue.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I hate to do this, but I'm being summoned.
We don't want to upset Megan.
Nope.
I've seen the animation or the cartoony face of her looking angry, and I
right. Don't want that.
Josh, man, thank you, dude, for joining me today.
No,
so good.
thank you. It's a lot of fun. I'm sorry I can't stay longer, but this has been cool, great. Man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. We'll take over and have some fun here for a little while.
Awesome.
All hail the glass monster.
All hail the church of the cathode. All hail the church of the cathode follower.
Is that what that is? Okay, there you go. Cathode, sure. Okay, thanks.
All right, you guys have a great night.
You too, brother.
Night,
thanks,
guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Wow, fuck, is that guy is one of the? I think he's one of the smartest fucking people I've ever met. Like, when it comes to that sort of topic, because
Dude, he's so patient, and
he is, yeah.
If you see his videos, you can tell they put a lot of time and effort into constructing their content and editing their content. The cartoons are great. You know, everything they do is just top-notch work. So,
yeah, very grateful.
Thanks,
Somebody
Pastor Mike.
Knowledge.
Hi, Pastor Mike.
You jumped in right as he left there. Sorry about that.
It's all right. I've actually had the pleasure of speaking to him, and we've shared a few emails. So he's fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
He's just amazing, and yeah, anytime I get a chance to actually watch his videos or get a chance to actually talk to him, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, we're in a few different chat groups on Twitter together, so I'm usually involved in conversations here and there.
Gotcha.
Pastor Mike, we still gotta get you on the show too, man. I know you're not big at the in front of the camera guy, but you're gonna come on my show. You have no fucking choice. So, oh, Alias, that's a great link you put there. Origin and character of God, all the different ways he evolved from one to another. As a matter of fact, the word Israel actually means land of God, because the original name, word for God, was El. So that's why you've got names like Daniel and Gabriel, Azrael. They all something of God. So
I thought Azrael was the cat. I thought Azrael was the cat off the Smurfs. You know that Gargamel's cat? That's Azrael.
Yep. That is also correct.
Neil, set a date and time for me. That was the wife that just called.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Try not to make it a weekend, if possible, because...
Oh, yeah. No worries.
Okay.
Here's what I got. I got my schedule right here. Oh, I can take Dr. Josh off now. The first day I've got available, I'm booked, dude, is Wednesday, October 7th.
Whoa, you're booked.
Yeah, and so that would be a 4 p.m. Pacific time. So what time zone are you in right now?
I'm in Eastern Standard.
So that'd be 7 for you.
Show at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. And that's Wednesday, October 7th. I also have Monday, October 12th, Wednesday, October 14th, Monday the 19th, Wednesday the 21st, which is the day after my birthday. All the Saturdays get taken pretty quickly because people want to come on and want to throw a few back and not have to worry about getting up for work in the morning, right? The 26th and 28th are also open. And I have not started booking yet for November. But if you want to take that first one, that October 7th.
I don't see any problem with it. If something comes up, I can always contact you, and I'll let you know in advance, of course. But I think I'm good. Yeah.
All right. Whoa, what the hell's going on there?
Thank you.
I got you locked in. The Bible Belt Atheist, Derek Lambert, nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll end up catching up. And
BBA is like fucking furniture in my after parties.
Awesome.
I'm the grandfather clock.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I hardly ever talk.
TikTok.
I hardly ever talk, and whenever I do, it's like every hour. So
nice. Good to meet you guys.
He's like the Watcher from Marvel Comics. He's just in the background all the time.
The wife called though. It's strange how Megan and my wife are all on the same page somehow. But yeah, if you would just let me know if something comes up, and Wednesday, let's do it. October the 7th.
October 7th. I'm just entering you into my little schedule right now. What's
awesome,
your Twitter handle at MythVision? Is that what it is?
I don't even know, man. I just started it today. Let me look at it.
Yeah, I think I still got our conversation going there, so I'll check myself right now and be able to do that.
How do you find out what your ad is?
It's right under your name, at Derek Podcast. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, at Derek Podcast.
Guys, Derek's only got 2 followers on Twitter, so get your asses over to at Derek Podcast and start following him. That way, the word about his podcast, which that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not talking to you directly, for fuck's sake.
Discord if you
that's
like.
what the S on the end of guys means. It's plural. So.
And I got the YouTube channel, so you guys, if you want to watch some heresy, man, go over there and check out. I got some controversial stuff on that MythVision podcast. So,
indeed.
Link to the YouTube channel in the description. scripture.
Neil, we're gonna share your channel too. You're gonna come join me someday, and we'll get this channel some growth too.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah.
All
Hell
right.
yeah. That'd be great.
Cool, brother. Well, thank
Yeah,
you, man.
sure. Oh, you got to take off. The wife is
Yeah,
calling
the
you?
wife. She just called me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "On a show." She goes, "Didn't you do a show this morning?" I'm like, "Yeah, this one wasn't planned." And she's like, "I don't give a fuck. You got the food ready?" And I'm like,
Oh shit.
"Damn, man, I'm the woman of the house right now. You know, I got to make sure she's taken care of." But
Yeah, I'm right to do, brother.
you already know it, man. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Derek. Great to meet you, like sort of virtually in person. And we're now scheduled for October the 7th. Looking forward to it. This should be a great conversation, dude.
Mhm.
Thank you, man. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Cheers.
So, yeah.
All right. So we have room, and I saw X lurking in the chat. Would you like to join us for a little bit, X? There is a documentary on Netflix about Glass Monster and cats.
Oh my god. I know which one.
Do I even want to know what that's about?
Oh, man. All right,
They're
there's
pretty
two
sure
I'm thinking about.
actually because we all know what the other thing of a glass monster is, and not the bong. I'm not talking about the bong. And cats, it's like what? Excuse me?
I dare you to describe what the glass monster you're thinking of. Just
Well,
for the
it's a
sake
glass
of it.
dildo,
Fully
basically.
describe
Dude.
it.
It's long, thick glass, and it looks like a penis. Like, how much more do you want me to go into?
I just had to hear you say it on stream. And onto
Yes,
my hard drive.
that's what he said before he left.
That's funny.
Oh, don't fuck with cat. Oh, yeah,
Have you
dude.
seen that?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't
It's
want
a
to see
very, very interesting. You can watch. You could binge it in like, I think it's just
I
3
don't-
shows.
I don't want to.
No,
I've heard
it's
about
actually
it.
quite interesting. No, I was really bored and I didn't expect it to be what it was because I heard about it, and
Yeah.
then I watched it through and it actually was very interesting and kind of it does relate to the online community a lot and how they are. So that's what I found more interesting than anything else. Yeah,
Okay.
there's another message besides the, what it's about.
Ooh, I'm going over to Vesta's place. Kung Pao with watermelon shrimp and scallops. Ooh, man.
That sounds real good.
Dude, is Canada's own. Yeah, I heard
Is
about
that the
that.
movie or the food? Pow.
Kung Pao. Oh, good one. It's the food.
The movie or the food? Ow!
I know nothing. Pasta, you want to
What's
jump in?
BBA working at?
Do what?
He wants to know what you're working at.
Hello,
I'm looking
BBA.
for something.
You're freezing up on us, Glass. Getting kind of robot-y.
Oh, it's me. It's just because I just simply stopped moving.
Or that. I don't think you're that.
I stopped
still,
moving.
though.
That's all.
You shake up
Because I can see your mouth move and then you freeze. Like, so you're choppy, I guess is the word.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to send some links out.
Blame the Raspberry Pi. Blame the Raspberry Pi.
Okay. Hey, I just realized Skylar Fiction doesn't follow me. What the hell, Skylar?
Why not, Skylar?
Oh, there's X. All right. There we go. Bam! One for X, and I don't think I had Pastor Mike in here.
So what got Bible Belt atheist out of being religious?
Educating myself.
There you go.
It's funny how that works.
And questioning the validity of the Catholic Church's teachings.
Is there something that
I simply read the
Triggered
Bible. That's how it happened. I read the Bible and it just didn't make any sense at all once I actually sat down and read it.
You're supposed to save that for when you come on the show, Glass.
Dumb.
Jeez.
Why?
Hello.
There's no secret.
Oh, it's Mikey.
Mikey
Pentagon.
and
Listen,
Dan
there
X
is
are
Black
the-
Site 69.
Mikey, move. You're blocking the crotch.
Oh my god, it fits so good.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Hang on there. Let's see if we can get this right. Yeah.
Hi, Mikey.
Shit, we killed Mikey.
Oh, that's
Mikey,
funny.
breathe. Mikey,
Oh, that's
breathe.
good.
Mikey.
I think I need to have this from now on. This is because you always have a black T-shirt on, so this
I
is
know.
never not going to work.
Just give him
I
a
know.
nice little rub or a squirrel tap.
I do have a gray shirt that says Utah Outcasts on it.
There's children might be watching. Let me cover that up.
Yeah.
Nope, both hands are son.
Not touching it with both hands.
Dude, there's a reason I liked you.
Hey X, pleasure to meet you. I'm a fan. You're one of the first shows I stumbled upon in this community that I actually started enjoying. So I've been
Oh,
following
yay.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good job, man.
Not just a virgin, a blessed virgin. What does that even fucking mean? It's okay to lose your virginity, people.
Yeah.
You're not going to die.
Mikey and Mikey.
What? Oh, yeah, he's got you there.
The glass Mikey and the crotch Mikey. The glass Mikey and the crotch Mikey.
Hold it. There you go.
Mikey
I'm good,
and crotch,
I'm good, I'm
Mikey
good.
and glass.
I just had New York strip and some diced fried potatoes, and I am a fat pig. I feel so proud of myself for almost dying within one bite. Yeah, I fucking choked almost immediately and had to run to the bathroom and like vomit. I was like, oh God, almost didn't make it. She's like, can you just chew your food? I was like, I thought I did, but
No, that makes me less manly. No.
I don't need to chew my food. I could eat it whole like a snake.
Like a duck.
Yeah, like a duck. Snakes and
I don't
ducks.
have gummies right now, guys. I'm out of gummies, but although they're not special, I do have some Timbits. Okay. But, well, let me rephrase that.
Is that from Tim Hortons? Is that what it's
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did have some Timbits, but they're all gone now.
Stoner.
It's gonna be a bad
How do
night.
you think the gummies? That's what happened when I did the last of the gummies. So, there you go.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Oh, that sounds so good
Neil.
right now.
I know.
Neil.
What's that? What is that?
Glass monster.
Weed.
Another-
THC.
Oh,
It's a THC vape. That's what's in it.
nice. Nice. It's very pretty.
I hope there's no vitamin E in there.
Right.
Popcorn Long City. Here you come.
Right.
Mikey, I'd like to see you take about 5 big long drags off this.
Absolutely not.
At least 3 seconds. At least 3 seconds button down.
I
each time.
I will always say no to any man who ever asks me that question. Take some long drags off of it. No, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
hold
very
the-
long
well, you're already
drags off
stuck
this
in a
phallic
crotch, so
looking-
what's the difference?
Mikey, come
You're
put your
already in
mouth
the
all
crotch,
over
so what's
this.
the difference?
I know I just slobbered on this for about 48 streams in a row, but come sip on this, Mikey. No, I'm good.
Yeah, at that point, it is sipping.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm a pass on that.
So hold on. I'm seeing some shit go on in the chat here.
Hey, kids, you want some COVID?
Got some COVID down in the basement.
We got Aunt Jer
Hang on,
saying
hang
it's
on.
Mikey. I'm out. What's that all about?
I don't know.
Drama.
I'm not everybody's favorite, I guess. That's okay.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I know
I'm not
it's
sure
like
what I
me.
did,
There's a
but
lot of
that's-
people that
that's
fucking
fine.
hate my ass. So,
oh, Mikey, you poor thing.
get out of here.
oh yeah,
I'm not everybody's favorite.
that fat guy laughs too much. What the hell?
Get him out of here. So fucking jovial. Pissing me off.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think it's kind of just a joke here because we see
I figured.
This. Oh,
I mean,
yanking his chain. Hey, whoa! He charges for that usually.
Double.
Yeah.
Double. I like
My
this.
dog
There you go,
can eat
Michael.
ice. You should
Mikey,
be.
now it's a cat video for you again. There you go,
A cat
Michael.
video?
Mikey, now it's a cat video. There you go.
Why does he do that?
It's officially
I don't
a
know.
cat video.
That poor Kelly's annoyed.
Easy E, what's up,
It's
man?
difficult. to
Chilling, man. How are you?
Good, brother. Yo, Ease is my favorite fucking Twitter follower right now because every morning at about 7 or 8 a.m., he tells Donald Trump to wake up and go fuck himself.
All
And
day.
it just fucking cracks me up.
Every day.
Every day he wakes up. Fuck you, bitch. It's fucking awesome.
Every day, baby.
It's just the right amount of snark to get my day going. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
There you go.
Trump versus that other yin yang that wants in. Which one would you vote for?
The Biden, you mean?
Which of the two yin yangs? Yeah, Biden or
Right.
Trump? Which yin yang would you pick?
I'm voting
Canadian.
on Sweden.
I'm going for Biden, man. I'm going for a side I can talk to.
Yeah, that's Hey, Amanda,
Hey, mama.
what's going on? Yeah, I've just been randomly spamming links everywhere. If anyone wants to jump in, they can welcome. You never know who's gonna
Hey,
pop
Ma.
in.
Hello,
Yeah.
Amanda. How are you
Mama
For those
is
who
an
don't know,
atheist.
All right. We're respectful people. Come on.
I was singing Queen.
fucking
Oh,
oh my God.
That was the worst
Bible
rendition of Queen
Never
I've
heard you
ever
talk.
heard in my life.
Thanks, Class Monster. I appreciate that.
Well,
there
I
you
got to
go.
be honest. I'm not a liar.
You just
Yeah.
Sure about that. Have you ever lied in your life? Have you stolen? Have you ever looked at a woman with lust in your heart?
I'm an atheist.
Shut
what
up,
do you
Ray.
think?
Picture the banana.
No, I won't.
The most highly genetically modified fruit there is? You mean?
Right.
You've got to get right with God.
Or
What the heck is a
I
dog?
don't-
What's a
Those
god?
bananas.
He loves
What's,
you,
what's a
but you
god?
have
It's
to
not
be
when they spell
afraid of
dog
him.
backwards by accident?
What if you're
Yeah,
wrong?
the eyeball is in the house now.
Fuck you,
have you ever been wrong before?
Angel. You've had it all. Sorry.
I've never been
But what
wrong
if I'm
about you,
just a
Mike.
brain in a vat.
Uh-oh.
Be like, I can't solve hard solipsism. What do you want me to do? If we are brains and vats, I don't know any different.
That's a fucking ridiculous argument. I've never liked it. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, man. A brain needs oxygen. It's just.
Well,
I mean, you could just put me in an
Well, all
aquarium
you
with a
do is-
bubbler and I'd get the same amount, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, just drop the bubbler in there. Yeah.
you need one of those bubble machines like they put in fish tanks.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
Three
put me
us
on top
just
of the
said
treasure
that.
chest.
Or remember
Popped
remember that movie Abyss when they had like that liquid
Yes.
oxygen?
Yeah, that was cool. The
That was a good
ambiotic
movie.
fluid. Ambiotic fluid.
Yeah.
Yes, but don't forget, they warned him in the beginning that the oxygen doesn't last forever. It's just like scuba, but you have a different pressure issue thing going on.
Mhm.
You can go deeper and not have to worry about it.
I need to watch that movie again. That was I used to
cool
be terrified of that movie, but I
I
loved it at the
know.
same time.
More James
I-
Cameron ocean porn is all it is.
yeah, exactly.
Sounds like kink shaming to me.
But they don't make cool movies like that no more. Come on. I mean,
Yeah, that was dope.
yeah, you know, it's like there was a
They're right
certain.
to make better movies. Oh, sorry. I mean,
No, that's true. I need a good
It
alien
would just
movie.
have to be a solution that suspends oxygen easily, and you just need to bubble oxygen through it.
Bubble, I guess.
Has anyone tried a bong yet?
is this true, Amanda?
What kind of bomb?
Oh yeah, it was.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yell at him for me.
Gravity bomb? Have you ever tried a gravity bomb?
No way.
That
Yes,
is,
gravity.
yeah. Gravity bombs are quite a thing.
Oh yeah. That's how you get instantly stoned.
I have never had weed.
I made a gravity hookah one time.
Oh, you.
What?
Never.
Never
I
even
didn't
tried
like it. I
I'm
tried
30
it.
years old and never done tried it.
I tried it twice, and I was like, Are we like out of liquor? Is that why we're all smoking? Because liquor is like so much doper.
Are we? Is there anybody as stoned as me? Because
You didn't want to ask me that question.
I mean, I am an atheist, so I'm a rock.
fuck off. No.
Swede's not
No,
here.
I'm
I got to
sorry.
do it for Swede.
Listen to Amanda. Listen.
Amanda, look at me.
Listen to Amanda.
We're
Anybody brings up this fucking bullshit, rocks or atheist, dick, whatever, dick punch, automatic. Don't do it.
Threaten me with a good time.
Rocks are atheists. They can't believe in anything. They're rocks.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Heel nose. Don't fuck with Amanda. All right?
Aaron Raw is right. Rocks are
Yes,
atheists.
Yes.
Okay, there's the reality of the matter is it depends on the definition you're using.
Right.
Because under a specific definition, this sticker is an atheist.
Mm-hmm.
Under a different definition, it's not. It just depends on the type of definition that you're using. That's all it is.
Let's just turn the stone on this and just keep it moving. We don't have to get bogged down.
No, I know. I don't know why she left.
Yeah.
But all right.
No, she had to go buy a plane ticket because she's en route for the dick punch. That's what's going on.
Jokes on her. She'll never find my fiance's purse.
I'm not your fiance.
That is an accurate statement.
Definitely not your fiance. You might be my fiance or think you are, but I'm not your fiance.
Pardon me.
I look
Stewie
over and she
hops on
just
a
goes like
plane,
that. She's like, I don't
gets
know
in
what
the
he's
cab.
talking about.
What's that, IQ? You're kind of low, so that's
that
probably why
one
we're
Family
talking
Guy episode where Stewie, gets in a cab, hops on a plane, gets in another cab, tapping his foot, gets out of the cab, rings a doorbell, punches Will Ferrell, freaking guts. Says, that's not funny.
It's true.
That's what she's about to do.
Yes, the Pope's underwear is atheist.
Yes.
No, it's not. I'm of the camp where if you can't conceptualize something, you can't be anything like that.
The virus is atheist.
Yeah.
The virus itself would be atheist. It would believe in a god.
The weird, subtle argument is
It doesn't
to be anything.
None of this shit is gonna matter in a few years, man. Once that sun expands and it swallows the earth and we just all burn up, who gives a shit?
Yep.
No, y'all are gonna burn up. I'm out of here. Me and Tesla and what's his face?
I'm coming with you.
I'm scooting out of here.
Take my nieces and I'm good. I don't care. I like living.
Dude, it'll be so much fun.
I mean, if I'm alive by the time that happens, I'm on that shit. Fuck that. I'm out. If I'm alive, let's go.
We're like
Who's
6 or
Mickey?
7 years apart.
Huh?
Who's Mickey?
Mickey?
Apparently, Mickey Mouse. Mickey has coronavirus. Is that
People don't know how to spell. Poor things.
Mikey?
Hey, tons of mice. What are you getting at with that dingo?
Dingo ate your fiance.
I feel sorry for the dingo.
BBA, what's up, brother?
Sassy.
Would you get on it?
Are you ready to go? There we go. There you go.
Okay, for one thing, I know how to spell. I just
Sassy.
spelled my
You're getting
name.
yelled
Aiming
at.
hard.
Yeah.
Sassy, I hear you.
Oh,
Coming in
God.
hot.
Hell no. Oh, please. Oh, God. No.
Oh, Sassy. Please.
I just like the looks of the dudes on his shirt.
Because I say so.
Sorry, guys, I'm being a little bit quiet. The big boss just sent me a request to do some stuff. So
Say something, Sassy.
because I'm working right now.
Oh, are you? Oh. Why do you? If you're working, dude, you don't want. I don't want to get you in trouble, man.
Dude, it's just talking into a microphone and listening on a headphone. It's just like I would be talking to my employees.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll pretend we're your employees. Fuck you! I'm not doing anything. I'm going home.
Yeah, but I'm home because of the COVID, so it's not like it's that big of a deal.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Hi,
Hey, Brian.
IQ.
What up, Sassy?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girlfriend.
See how they. That's what she. See, that's her strategy. I figured out. She comes in, tries to burn me to the earth, and then says, "Hi, IQ." This is the bipolar nature of Sassy that a lot of people aren't.
Shut up, you stick.
See, name calling. That's usually the that's usually around Act 3.
All right, guys, I'm taking bets.
Oh, Sassy, you're back. Oh, yes.
Oh, please. Why? Okay, Glass Monster, he always has to say my name like that as if he's horny. Like, he has to say it in a...
Sassy.
Oh, God. Nasty.
Oh, my goodness. I feel harassed.
Nasty old fart.
Oh, Sassy.
Damn.
All right, enough of that shit.
Yuck. Oh, hi, puppy. Come on.
You start scaring everybody away with that shit. Stop.
Here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
And that too. Like what?
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Yeah.
Say hi, bud.
Yep, that did it.
Hey, puppy. Oh, floofy.
Oh, cutie patootie.
Oh, cutie about to fall on his facey. Chill out, man. Where are you going?
Oh, I want a cutie little fluffy wuffy.
It's funny because you say the facey word there, and my buddy, when he got his little kittens, little black and white one, and there was a gray and white one, and the gray had it looked like a penis on his face. So they called him Dick Facey.
Oh,
Sassy, this is better. It doesn't bark. It doesn't make a lot of noise.
Little cat.
What do you mean
Just
better?
purrs.
It's different. It's not necessarily better.
Way better. Cats are way better than dogs.
I like them both.
I have
Dogs
both
automatically
now.
destroy all mice when they see them. They destroy tons of mice, no problem.
Not a big mice problem around here.
Yeah.
You're not in the country next to barns.
Nope.
Wow, there you go.
Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
Hey, Mikey.
Moving to the country.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am?
And why are you calling me ma'am? I ain't old. It's Miss.
That has nothing to do with age.
Jeez, Louise.
It's Miss.
Can't say anything.
You step
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Have you?
Now we're
have
talking.
You heard, tarantula, but hell no. Hell.
Oh, hell
no.
yes.
What's wrong with you?
Here, kitty.
But anyway, Mike, have you heard Cardi B's? No, are you kidding me? Calm down. You know what? I swear. You know what?
It's okay to swear on YouTube.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, so Mike, have you heard Cardi B's new song, WAP?
WAP, yes.
It's WAP.
That's a racial slur.
How is it?
Yeah, it is. If it's
It
spelled
is?
with an O.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
WAP is.
Yes,
So WAP.
it is.
Oh, what? Okay, okay. Anyway, so
It's W-O-P.
how do you like that song? It's a pretty catchy tune.
Yeah, it's wonderfully produced.
You don't.
If he has to be nice about it some way, that's probably the best way to do it.
A lot of good production value in that song.
Hey, okay. Don't. Okay.
What
that
kind of
song-
tune is it? What kind
I'm
is
not
it?
a big fan of Cardi B, but that song that is like become one of my jams. Like
That's because you're a little dirty girl, and she made the dirty girl anthem, and now you're all excited because you got something to play in the car all loud. It's okay. Yeah.
I said, certified free.
Yeah,
I'm a dirty girl in a dirty car.
What?
Oh
I'm
my.
back in a Honda, following a Toyota.
You forgot to drop the mic.
Oh God, no.
Wait, another song. Oh my God, another song that's part of my jam is it's Tap In. Oh, that song is lit. What are you guys laughing at me about? What?
You call that
pretty
music?
excited about the
Just
dude.
keep doing what you're doing, Sassy. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You call that music?
He's like
Wait.
dead. Okay, the
Don't-
song Tap In is. Come on.
I have no idea what it is.
Well, I can't say some of the lyrics because it uses a.
What the hell's that noise?
It's not me.
Do, do, do.
Sorry,
Not
my shit's going on.
Oh,
Popular
Yeah,
man.
your
Popular
shit makes
man.
that noise? That's weird.
Wait.
No worse than Mario catching a coin, Neil.
You better get the car to make.
I've got my
swipe
phone
like Tinder.
muted.
Yeah, I
Wait,
gotta
say
do
that again?
Yeah,
You
go
better
ahead.
get the car to make you swipe like Tinder. That's
Oh
one
my
of the
goodness.
lyrics. That's one of the
Hold up.
lyrics.
You called the song WAP and now you're worried about subject matter?
No.
Native Atheist wants to know, what does WAP stand for?
Wet ass pussy.
Ooh.
Is that from
Yes. There was a music video,
This is
Neil.
what fucking music has come to?
This is
Neil,
why I hate
now-
pop
I know, it's
culture
pathetic.
nowadays.
Okay.
Now,
This
yeah.
is why I hate
Hold
pop
on a
culture nowadays because it
So,
comes
now-
to this bullshit.
I want to
now,
sit.
hold
I
on.
want to go.
Pathetic.
I want to gag. I want to
Hold-
choke.
hold-
I want to
Sassy, Sassy.
things putting in the back of my throat.
Oh my!
That-
Oh my
Sassy.
goodness!
Hold on a second. Let's
Come on,
not
guys.
just
Don't act all puritanical now. Come on.
let's not throw.
Sassy,
We got My
Sassy,
Dingaling.
learn to
We
listen.
got Butcher
My
Pete.
ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
So let's present this as a meal and not just boil pasta and whip it at people. Why don't you just explain why it's
It's a catchy tune.
Yeah,
I
Well,
want you to park
the
that
two
mad truck right in this little garage.
I have no idea what this. I've never heard the song, so
so it's a dirty song.
It is.
Meg
apparently with gagging and shit, like yeah.
Remember?
Meg the Stallion and Cardi B have a very provocative new single that's out, and everybody got all bent out of shape because these girls are talking nasty. But then let's remember that the guys have been making nasty songs about girls
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Luke Campbell.
I mean, I don't know if anybody remembers Uncle Luke, but
Yeah, Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
Two Live Crew, baby.
Ass
Yeah,
pussy.
Two Live Crew, yeah.
yeah.
Bring a
So
bucket and bring a bucket and a mop for
The first time a bass ever made my heart palpitate was that "We Want Some Pussy" song.
and so now that the ladies have had their turn, everyone's freaking out about it.
Of course, yeah.
So,
And I suppose
So-
they still like that song, don't they? I have feeling Sassy probably likes it too. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. We're acting plastic.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop!
oh my god,
Get your ass out of here! Stop.
that was rough.
It's voted as one of the most annoying songs, one of the most top 10 annoying songs of all time.
It is.
I need to find that list.
What about Achy Breaky Heart?
Oh no!
Yeah,
how
you know
about,
what? Funny enough,
I'm
that
gonna
wasn't on there.
take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't.
Almost spilled my drink listening to that nonsense. Yo, but shout out to Lil Nas X because he is the best internet troll there ever was.
His glass selling postcards. No, that was the back of an album. I feel like I need to wash my brain.
There's another song that I love. It's called Savage.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah. I'm
That's
savage.
Meg Thee
Classy,
Stallion, ain't it?
Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, and nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening?
No, that song's called Carol Baskins.
No. Okay.
You heard the remix called Savage.
Okay, they got the inspiration from Savage, but
Sassy. I'm a producer. It was a joke.
Mikey.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
To the one called P in the chat, it's called Pink Floyd is the name of that album. A saucer full of secrets. A nice pair.
I could read the chat, but I'm on my phone and it's not letting me. It doesn't let me look at the live chat while I'm on StreamYard, and it's annoying.
What?
You can, at the very bottom, it'll say chat. You can hit that, and at the very top, after you do that, you can see live comments.
Oh!
There you go.
I never knew you could. Oh, I'm stupid.
How long you been doing this?
Shut up. Shut up.
Answer the question. How long have you been doing it?
Since last year.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
Every day.
Cat Humanist says, I feel like I need to wash my brain.
Wow.
What brain?
I'm gonna share. That's disrespectful.
We can now do it in a vat with, what is it? Oxygenated bubbles.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But the one of the most iconic songs ever is Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark.
You know what's more annoying than that song is when everyone sings that song.
Oh, sassy.
Oh God.
What? Who's this Godfather you're talking about?
Oh my.
Who is that?
I like the Scatman song.
Godfather. Who is he?
I get that a lot too.
Oh, there you go. Rednecks. Cotton Eye Joe. There you go. Man, Cotton Eye Joe. I'd been married a long time ago.
Oh, not that
Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
No.
Yes. Cafe. I knew there was another reason I liked it. Tales of Charon. Yeah, fuck yeah. Scorpions. Yeah.
Yep. Got it on vinyl.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know why Mbop is on there.
Worst songs of all time? Come on. You don't know why?
It's not a good song.
Another one bites the dust.
You know, I could start singing the Doodle Bops. Where the Doodle Bops? Where the Doodle Bops?
Oh,
Bops?
And I can mute you.
Yay.
With great power comes great responsibility, Sassy.
Yeah.
Hey!
I only did it for a second, just to bug it. All right, so
hey, the Doodle Bops was part of my childhood.
I bet, yeah.
Which was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
was that last week? Was that
at
last
least I
week?
wasn't born yesterday. Ooh.
That's
Sassy, how you doing?
Oh,
Are you being a good little girl, Sassy?
I love Barney.
What?
Yuck.
I love you. You love me.
Oh my.
What is happening right now?
For real.
Can I start joking about rocks again? Because
I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story about that Barney the purple dinosaur shit.
Yeah.
I was managing the record store in Lincoln Center called Sound the Record Man. And the guy came in with this, the kids are all over it. They love this stuff. I'm like, play me some of it. So he plays it. And that song comes on. I'm like, take that shit and get the fuck out of my store. Nobody under fucking 10 comes into this store. Get out of here. So yeah, we never sold that album at my store, thanks to me.
Where's that purple son of a bugger? Where is he? There he is.
Or Dora the Explorer. Oh my gosh.
I think Dora the Explorer
Dora.
taught people how to mispronounce things. It's Explorer, not Explorer.
Well,
Don't teach people to don't teach kids to be lazy. And why don't you teach them Dora? What's Explorer in Spanish? Teach them that.
Yeah.
A Ford. I thought that's what an Explorer was. A Ford.
What?
Baby.
Sitting there next
¿Cómo
to
¿Cómo se dice Explorer en español?
Explorador.
There. Dora, la exploradora. There you go.
There you go.
Wow. There you go.
They could have just did that.
No swiping. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping.
Ma'am.
Dora's too young for us, but she's not too young for Nathan Thompson.
Ma'am, can you refrain from your thanks, ma'am. Yeah, I have to bring you back. I have to bring it back to anger towards me because if you're not angry at me, then you're singing kid songs. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on this one and agitate you to get you to just not sing Barney and Dora.
Be good now, ma'am. No more Barbie songs.
I've got other songs that
No more children's songs now, ma'am.
This is what I have to say about the songs, okay?
If it's not from the 70s or earlier, don't sing it.
Enough.
Maybe mid 80s.
Okay, so music from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and to the 2000s. It's all pretty good.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
It became crap around 1985, 1989.
You don't like Coheed and Cambria?
Wait. No. Hell no. It didn't die. It changed.
No.
Yeah. No. Rock and roll
we
started
make
going
pretty
away.
good fucking music. My band makes decent tunes.
Yeah. Rock and roll started going away, and we started getting into grunge and more electronic.
There's a rare exception. Okay, Neil? There's a rare exception, and there's one or two good ones. You got a point for you.
What about Animals as Leaders? Have you ever heard them?
I have not myself.
They are absolutely insane. It's
but I have not heard them.
It's a 3-piece band, and there's 2 guitars, two guitars and a drummer, and the guitars both play 8-string guitars.
Oh, sick!
And it's like progressive, aggressive, and then like slow and melodic and beautiful. Like they're incredible. The dude slaps on his 8-string.
Sounds like a new robot I've got to build. An online guitar player.
One of my favorite artists from the 80s is Pat Benatar.
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. What do you mean about that?
Got a story for you about her there, Sassy.
Oh, you tell.
When I was still a kid, I was probably I think I'm 14 or 15 at the time. She was fairly popular at that point. My rabbi at our synagogue was her best friend growing up. They used to walk to school together, walk home together, hang out together all the time. So he had her out to his place when he had one of the youth group barbecues. So we got to meet her. She is like fucking 4'2". I kid you not. She's tiny.
Itty bitty little thing.
Wow.
X just took off? I guess, yeah, he stuck it. So, yeah, she's tiny little thing.
My music might be all over the place. But it's not. It's not.
Really
I don't have. My music is all over the place, but I don't have Barbie Girl.
Good. Yeah, I was never a Styx fan.
I'm a sucker for like a good Styx Journey playlist. Like, don't get me started on like some Foreigner. Like I will go straight into Foreigner mode.
That dude can sing, man.
Exactly. That's why I like him.
What the Gordon Lightfoot?
So
he's got a couple
artists. So the artist that I really like.
Soundgarden's
Like
awesome.
I said, My records
love soundtrack.
really do span a wide variety of music.
Yes.
I grew up listening to a bunch of different artists because my mom, like, we listened to the radio constantly, and she would mostly listen to the oldie station. So I heard music from, like, you know, like the 70s, like a little bit of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you know, I just everything. And the artist that I like listening to was Pat Benatar, Madonna, Beach Boys, the Beatles, Bee Gees,
Oh, fuck,
Temptations, all of them, like Wham, all of them. They're awesome.
Sassy, can you name all the Beatles?
What does it matter if I can name them? I've heard them.
It's important.
No, it isn't.
It is very.
It's
No,
not.
I'm serious.
It's not.
Four-cylinder, rear engine, boxer, air-cooled, twin opposed. Then you got the modern supposed Beetle.
You forgot. Oh yeah. The Beetle retro look one.
George?
Yeah,
Dune
the
buggies.
junk, the piece of junk.
Well, it's just not for you. You can't call it
So,
junk.
Yeah.
if I'm correct,
I dare you drive
Paul
over a
McCartney-
pothole with it. You might lose your oil pan. Where the
That's
other
my
one you
car.
drive through a ditch and it probably wouldn't hurt anything.
You got that 300Z, right?
Yeah, and I've got about a half inch of clearance
That bad boy is loud.
and
It's
straight
just straight
pipe.
pipes.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
that would explain it.
it's straight pipe, and my side skirts have about a half an inch of ground clearance. And
I've got
Yeah.
19
Hey, White Zombie. Fuck yeah. White Zombie.
I've got a 1978 panel wagon. That's my boat of choice.
Okay, so you got Paul McCartney.
Yep.
That's one.
John Lennon. Whoops.
Ringo.
I don't.
Ringo
I
Starr.
didn't. Okay, so yeah,
George.
I like their music, but I didn't really care enough about them to know every
Yeah.
single band member's names, except for I knew Paul.
Only
McCartney,
four of them.
That was
Yeah.
All four. Can you name the Chipmunks?
See, the thing with the Beatles is they're just revolutionary.
the Chipmunks, like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
But you couldn't remember John Lennon, George Harrison, or Ringo Starr.
Hey, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Don't diss them.
Fuck
not?
the
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, Sassy, the thing with the Beatles is that they're revolutionary for music. They change
Yeah.
things. Yeah. So they're
Yeah.
part of musical history.
Well,
I'm trying
I've never took the time to really to remember
There's two
each
good
band
albums
member's
for
names.
you,
I just,
Sassy. Go get these albums.
No one's getting those albums.
Yeah.
No one's gonna.
Wow.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no, again, they're
Okay,
great.
look. Okay, now you're talking. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, I missed a group. I like ABBA.
Coda's
Okay,
in.
yeah. I do have ABBA.
ABBA. Oh my god, I love ABBA. Dancing Queen is.
I think you like songs, Sassy.
Yeah.
You say you like groups, but I think you like songs.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Which is
Yeah.
good. That's fine. That means you like music.
I think of Tool. Tool, yeah, fuck yeah. Tool's awesome. Amazing.
I
Their
never
new
got.
album's fantastic.
I got Animania by Tool or Enema.
Okay.
Anima.
So, one of the artists from the 2000s that I grew up listening to, which I still love to this day, one of her songs. I'm gonna say some of the lyrics, and I'm gonna see if one of you can guess who the artist is.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Ricky Martin coming right up.
Peacock, cock, you're a peacock, cock. You're a peacock, cock, you're a peacock. I wanna see your peacock.
What the fuck?
Word on the street, you got something to show me. Magical, colorful, Mr. Mystery. I'm a come on.
Oh, you're going through a tunnel. We can barely hear you. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, it's breaking up so bad.
Breaking up.
Yeah.
Hey, her microphone broke.
Sure. You can't guess who that artist is.
No one listens to that.
You don't even know who. It's Katy Perry.
Was that?
Katy
Oh,
Perry.
yeah, I remember her.
She ruined the gym class heroes. I'll never forgive her.
Now something else I have to quickly forget.
She's cute.
Travie McCoy. She broke Travie McCoy. Never forgive her for that.
Oh my god. Avril Lavigne's song "Girlfriend" is like one.
I blame Neil for her.
Wait, why?
Hey, you,
She's
I
Canadian.
don't like your girlfriend. No way.
Oh, are
no
you
way.
fucking talking about what's her name? Carly?
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, geez. Yeah, well, she's
Can't
closer to class than me.
And same thing with Bieber.
Fucking.
Okay. Hold up.
You got to
I
give
do
that
not
kid
like
some
Justin
credit.
Bieber's behavior.
Do not
and
sing a Justin Bieber song.
Oh, look.
Baby.
Click.
Oh,
Mute.
like, baby.
Oh, is that annoying, Glass Monster? Is that annoying you?
He's not there.
Hey, Justin
I got a quote for about 10 minutes,
is
guys.
still pretty good.
Is that
It is-
bothering you, Glass?
Or if
Must
it
be
was
weird to be
100%,
bothered.
let you
Mikey's
know.
worse.
I can take you places that you've never been before. Baby, take a chance. You'll never ever know. I got money in my hands and I really
When
like
did my
drugs.
show become a karaoke hour?
You when Sassy showed up.
Yeah.
Brad Sassy on.
I love this story.
There it is.
Hey, I snort. Whatever.
It's okay. I do too. I'm not making fun of you. I'm adding to it.
She's got a razor blade and a mirror, a couple of big fat ones right there. Get that laugh going. Party time.
Oh my god.
Sounds of that Sassy. This is probably the only thing I'd have around here that she might like.
What's that?
Is that it?
What is it? Katie Lang.
Oh my.
No. Hide the Katie Lang.
Yikes.
Better. There's better.
So just to do a little research, Sassy, a Justin Bieber song you might really love was him singing "One Less Lonely Girl," but he did kind of
Lonely girl. Oh, yes.
hold on, damn. You should hear his little remix to it. I'll just drop you the link on Twitter, and then I will just crush your little boyhood, little schoolgirl crush for this little racist piece of garbage.
No. His music is good. I like a lot of his music.
Okay.
Yep. How about the Pretenders? Yeah, Cat.
And so another song that I like, it's not by him, but it's a song. It's
Robin
my
Trower.
milkshake brings out the boys of the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right.
Half an
Better
hour.
than yours.
All right, somebody mute her. Cat, I'm starting to think you're like my age. We're talking about the Pretenders and Robin Trower.
Oh, I could sing something
See,
worse.
my favorite bands are. Whoa.
You get.
IQ dipped. Pull the ripcord.
I could say something worse. You get the limo out front.
Have you ever heard of Frank Mario and Mahogany Rush?
Yes.
Neil? What do you
Yes.
think of them?
You get the
I don't.
to both
Don't
words.
like it?
Chill it out, take
I
it
don't really
slow.
care for it, no.
Then you rock out the show.
It's hard. It's really hard for people.
She's ruining the internet.
It's really hard to talk to people, Sassy, when your voice is just like talking right over everybody.
Exactly.
Just saying. Just saying.
Now, if may I should start up with the oh Sassy, oh Sassy.
Enough.
What is this, a 2020 election? Jeez, just bad and badder.
No kid.
That's why I'm moving to Sweden. I'm gonna get a domestic partnership with Irish Swede. Get over there, get a job, divorce
live
him.
in Sweden.
He's got dual citizenship.
I am seriously considering Canada. I am very seriously considering Canada.
Yeah, like word. Like
I can help you out with that, brother. I can totally.
It might be time to go. Like real talk.
Let's all just get a house and fucking live in the house.
Yep.
Look at these. Mom, throw some cash my way. I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna put it up. Me and my buddies are gonna pay it off. We're gonna have YouTube studios all over the fucking place. And that.
I was about to say we could totally set up like the ultimate stream
right
villa.
Yeah.
Green screens everywhere.
You missed the David Oliverio interview, Mike, and now he's going to go back to the ACA and try and get them to add my show to their fucking lineup now.
Nice. Yeah,
Good thing you got a
I'm actually
producer.
slowly building something just around the corner. I'm actually slowly building a stream room just around the corner. And once everything is fully operational, I'm going to bring it online. And it's got software in it, kind of similar to what they use for Lord of the Rings.
A
I
horse?
should really be able to do the green screen.
An orc sword?
Yeah, it's some sort of elven bow. Like
Dwarven fucking armor? What are we talking here?
he has the one ring.
He has the one ring. I have a ring.
Oh, I took mine off when I was cooking.
Mine ain't coming off right now. It must be bloated or something. Retaining water.
Oh, here's my other one. And there's the echo.
I can get it off.
I'm sure, yeah.
I can get it off with this.
Oh, yeah. I hate the delay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking up your tech, okay? Because the delay shit sucks.
There's a lot of lag when you're.
Blame the internet, not my tech.
Oh, no, it's your tech.
No, our tech's doing fine with the internet. What'd you make the drink, babe? What'd you make? Mango and juice. All right. I bought her some fancy fruit juices and some flavored rum because she says, I'm going to party. We'll see. We'll see.
I just drink moonshine.
Oh my.
His eyes are big. You almost killed him.
Hold on.
Who are you talking
Yeah.
to, Mikey? Your boyfriend?
I'm going to have to ask you to refrain from asking about my personal relationships because you might accidentally piss me off.
Devious pod.
So BBA, did you do mechanic-y stuff, or did you just like it's your hobby and you just kind of learned as you went?
No, I'm in college right now for auto mechanics.
Oh, see, that's like cheating though. Like it's like a take-home test. Like you know how to get the right answers. I was like, I finally got the green light from somebody to get a project car.
Google
and I was
it and
like,
you get the answer.
I was like, cool. And then I was looking around and I was like, I have no idea what is even worth doing because I have no idea how much work anything takes.
Don't get a Z32. It's a pain in the ass.
That I'm good on that. It sounds stupid, but I really wanted a Mini.
I mean, I know some people with minis.
I'm not trying to be like the fastest dude at every stoplight, but it would just be fun.
No, I mean, like, I have some friends that have some pretty nice built minis.
Yeah. Or I saw a bunch of stuff
Hey,
online.
Neil, tell me if I've done an unusual mod to the old panel wagon. I've got a Vortex 6000 under the hood.
I have no idea what that is. Sassy, you bolted.
Basically,
It's good to have you in, though.
just look up
She might be watching
GM
that thing.
Vortex 6000. It's a 6-liter engine.
Wouldn't it be easier to just describe it than have him look it up?
Puts out like 500 horsepower. Puts out about 500 horsepower. 550, something like that. Wait, set up right
That's
now.
it? That's all?
Weak sauce.
Well, I gotta do a little work
Oh,
on it.
fuck.
I gotta do a little
I got a
work on the
go-kart
computer.
that
I
does
haven't
more
got it
than
built
that.
quite right.
I just
Well, at least
sent
it's
you
not
a-
in a friggin' 1976 panel wagon. She lights them up good, but I want to see them light them up even more.
Yeah, but does it have the rumble seats in the back?
It's
See, I
a
gotta wait
panel
to hear
wagon,
myself.
not a coupe.
Oh.
It's a gigantic station wagon.
Yes, I know. And a lot of the times they had rumble seats in the back. Kind of pop up out of the floor.
No, not
Damn. Maybe I
No.
saw a bunch of dudes turn their Mitsubishi Outlanders into Evo Gen 5s.
What kind of music do I play? I'll give you a link to my SoundCloud, Cat the Humanist. It's harder edge stuff, some acoustic, you name it.
Nice.
So I might turn my Outlander into a Stormtrooper.
I do,
Oh, sorry,
I do
you
a
go
lot
ahead.
of metal when I play.
Hey, Luminous. Holy shit. It's just that we've had over 105 plays in the last few days.
Yeah, I've probably been
Wow.
a couple dozen of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've been listening.
I've been
All right.
I've been working on the cover.
Let's see. Here's our profile. Well, this is fairly old stuff too, but we're trying, but COVID kind of fucked everything up. We started doing tracks for our new songs, but we're working on it. We'll get them done. All right, my drummer's got a home studio that he brings in, and we all plug into it, and we can do our stuff separately and whatnot. So I'll pop my link in there, and you can hear some of the old stuff. Stuff that you'll be hearing features my original guitar player, who has passed away.
Sorry.
Yeah, he had like a brain embolism or something, and he had one before. They were able to operate on it. It was good, or an aneurysm or something. And then he had another one, and then they had to go in and operate it. And when they went in to do that, he had one and a stroke while he was under.
Oh, wow.
So they said, listen, if he survives this, he's going to be a complete vegetable from there on out. So they had the family make a decision to, do we keep him plugged in or do we just let him go? And they decided to let him go.
My somebody I call an older brother, he's in a coma right now. He has suffered an aneurysm about a little over a month ago, and they took him off the machines, and he's breathing, but he's still out. He's gone.
For the record, Kat, I'm the vocalist for the band. I play triangle.
Have you got it on CD or
Jew's harp and the kazoo? That's about it.
Neil? Neil, have you
That is
got
one of the
on
craziest
CD
sounding things.
or have you got on CD a record, Neil?
Do I have it on CD? Yeah, absolutely. Hang on, here's what it looks like. This is our first CD that we released under the different name that we eventually, some band was going to sue us. So we had to change it. That's where I came up with the name Luminous, because it's actually Threshold was what we were going to call ourselves.
Right.
And Threshold, Luminous, is actually Latin for on the threshold. So.
Have you got a spare copy of that?
I still have. Oops, that's not it. There we go. I still have. Oh, that's not it either. The fuck? Where'd they all go? I had a shit ton of them right here. Oh, there we are. Unopened
I wouldn't
copies.
mind throwing one of them in my CD collection. I said I wouldn't mind throwing one in my CD collection.
Well, you've already given me your address, I think, so I can send you a sticker. I'll just stick this in with a sticker and I'll send it to you.
I'll take one of those. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I mean, I already bought it, but I do like having
Mikey, you
CDs
got a
still.
CD player?
Yeah, but this is
You actually
this is
have
the
a CD
first
player, Mikey?
first CD. So
I actually have a computer too, Glass. Have you considered buying one?
they work good.
No, I'm 19 and I have a CD player.
I also have a Twitter
one, but
account.
it's still
Twitter.
Oh, geez. What you guys?
Tweet.
So I tried to. I'm thinking, fuck, I could probably throw this on the computer. This is the old Heroes 5,
Okay.
and it won't play. It won't even load. It's too old. Windows XP was the last time that this thing was usable.
I have the same thing with Command and Conquer Generals. I love.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't play it anymore, man. Sucks.
Nope.
Hey, try an emulator. Run an emulator or run a VM.
Yeah. I have an emulator for the N64, and I've already got N64 controllers coming in the mail, so I can place. Mario Kart 64.
Very cool.
And GoldenEye.
We have the controllers and stuff like that, but we don't have the system anymore. My girl still had them.
Oh no, these are USB versions, so you can plug them right into the computer and do that. Although they have a hub where you can put the old school controllers in, and then USB that into your computer as well.
That's convenient.
But there's from what I understand, there's a slight delay with those ones.
And that's always the worst.
Yeah.
Is you finally get everything plugged up, and then you get everything all plugged up, and then it's just like a little bit delay. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, there's Randolph.
Jeremy,
You join us for a few seconds, Randolph. But I'm pulling the plug on this, so you're kind of right at the end.
I'm running a PCI Express card for my paddle connections.
There you go,
Neil.
What?
So I'm connected directly to the bus of the. I'm running a PCI Express card for my pedals and my joysticks and stuff. So I'm connected directly to the bus of the motherboard. Means no delay. It communicates directly with the CPU. The paddles do.
Yep. All right.
Basically knows I press the button before the game does.
Welcome to the end of the stream.
Well, thanks for bringing me in. Hey, thanks again for yesterday. It was great. Really enjoyed that.
No worries, man.
That was fun doing all that.
Shit out of that.
Yeah, it was fun doing that with you.
Tell us all about your renovation. Do tell, boys.
What are you talking about? It's on video. Well, some of it.
I know.
We do the before and after.
People to the come on, you got to steer them to it. Chalk it up.
Welcome to the plot.
They're like 6-minute long videos.
It was a segue.
He wants to know. It's a permanent studio that we're putting together for the True North Talk Show. Which is a part of my office that'll be permanent for this. So I'm renovating the lean-to and fixing it up to make it much nicer than it was. Before it was just storing stuff like tools, lawnmowers, and boxes of old stuff that we had and supplies. A lot of it got ruined by rats, unfortunately, so I had to throw a lot of it away.
Gold bars.
No, I don't have any of those. Otherwise, this lean-to would be done already.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate it. It's the thought that counts. So thank you very much, Mikey. It's a great thought. Mikey's a great thinker.
Bunch of patents from the 50s. Just a bunch of old
movie
papers.
poster wall stuffed in the wall behind it are in mint condition.
Yeah,
like Oklahoma or
a Babe Ruth
from outer space.
Babe Ruth rookie card.
All doing major carpentry.
I had, get this, I used to collect hockey cards as a kid. And I had, 17 Wayne Gretzky rookie cards. But of course,
everybody had those.
We used to play fucking, through whip knockdowns and flipsies and stand-ups and all kinds of shit with the hockey cards where you try to get them to stand up on the wall or knock a card down. There's different points. So they were all damaged and dented. And then this one's kind of old. I'll stick it in the spoke of my bicycle. So
absolutely.
Little motorcycle noise. So as we're driving down the road. Of course, I trashed them all.
You can't
I had no
tell
idea they were going to be thousands of dollars.
You can't tell the difference between a hockey card and the spokes in a real motorcycle. It's impossible. It's the same sound, especially if you're like 10. It is the same. Like that is a motorcycle sound coming out of my bicycle. I have done it.
That's true.
Science has won this day.
Look, now that we've renovated that little spot, they'll never find Jimmy Hoffa now.
Moving right along.
So, anyways, CIA.
If I was at liberty to speak about said matters, I would not be able to disclose the information that I would have had. And that whatever dude says in Fight Club with the neck brace in the bar, when there's like that huge spoiler moment, but when he's just like, is this a test? And then he goes and does the whole thing out of that. And poo-poo on Rosie O'Donnell for ruining that movie a week after it came out on The View.
No.
There was when the United Airlines beat the crap out of that customer and violated his human rights and dragged him off the plane. There were a lot of memes came out after that. I produced a whole bunch of memes myself, but one that was going around I did not make, but it was very good. They showed a new seating plan for the jumbo jet it was on, and they took out the center and cleared it off and put in a title, Fight Club.
Nice.
I'll see if I can find it.
Watch this, guys. Who the fuck is Ted Williams?
I can hear him screaming from my house. I hear it outside the. It's coming through the window. I can hear him yelling from Nebraska.
I'm coming to slit your throat, Neil.
How dare you?
Ted.
Oh, relax, Mikey. Oh, not you. Different Mikey who's texting me right now.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm still, dude. I'm full of steak. I'm.
You are
I'm in no condition.
Neil, this is the meme. I just found the meme. Here you go.
Huh? What's meme?
This is from United Airlines.
The first rule of row 12 is you don't talk about row 12.
Oh, we need to add that to the meme.
That's the Mile High Flight Club.
That was good.
I like it.
Neil got a coin.
Yeah, I'm being texted. That's why.
Yeah, that's where the gold bars are on his phone.
Keeps getting them coins. He's gonna get a real one up.
Oh, yeah, here's another meme, Neil. This one's good too.
Okay, enough. I gotta go. Fuck.
There it is. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, there are some pretty nasty memes out there for them, and they deserve
overbooked.
They totally, they totally deserved it all.
So, yeah, that movie kind of is like the story of my teenage years.
Yeah, it's a great fucking movie. One of my favorite scenes is when he's walking to the apartment and all the IKEA shit pops up on the screen.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be his imagination at the end. Then you watch it a second time, and it all makes sense.
Yeah, that was great about it. It was a great movie overall. It was just, definitely my type of movie.
Yeah, and then you watch it the second time, and it makes a lot more sense.
It's definitely one of those classics you can just watch over and over.
Yeah.
This good movie with that.
You guys done?
Anybody seen this silly comedy?
Oh God.
Space Jam.
I'm trying to stay quiet.
Yes,
Have you
it's a
seen
shit
it?
movie.
Still, it was funny when you were a kid.
Spaceballs was a good one though.
Spaceballs
Darth
was good. Yeah.
Helmet. Darth Helmet.
I can't breathe in this
Vacuum
thing.
cleaner. The giant vacuum cleaner in the sky.
Yeah.
Stealing atmosphere.
Use the Schwartz.
The Schwartz. What was it? The Spaceballs flamethrower.
Oh,
the marketing stuff that they had.
Yeah.
I just want to know one thing before I go. How the fuck did you get a Ted Williams rookie card? Irish Swede, because he was like, we're talking back in the fucking like 1918 or 1920s or some shit when he played.
He had to gut a man to get it from him.
Oh boy,
that was the most cowboy reference.
Ted Williams was definitely one of the best ball players of all time.
So you're telling me that there's a lot of hockey cards that are actually worth serious money?
Oh, I'm starting to wonder what Glass Monster has in his collection.
Killing it.
I just saw that the other day. That
What's
quote.
this?
Oh, we were talking Spaceballs.
Oh, there we go.
That'll be nice background. Look at his tie. What does it look like?
No,
that cat.
Long nosed dog or something?
Dick Facey.
Dick Facey.
Tie looks like talking balls. But,
That in the biz is what we call a callback.
Thanks for pointing that one out, Captain Obvious. All right, so anyway.
Oh, boy.
You guys, I got to get out of here. Randolph, sorry, we got to cut it short, buddy.
That's okay. I don't have much time today anyway, so it worked out just fine.
All right. I said, just don't.
I already did my thank yous, and you're not going to be included in it, Randolph. So you're
Hey,
gonna have
Glass
to go.
I'm wondering if Glass Monster got that from a crucifix.
No, I'm building a new room. I'm building a new room, and it's 30 feet by 16 feet, and needs some pretty rugged screws to hold the structure good.
So use that skinny piece of shit.
He only has one.
I'm using probably about 400 of them.
Okay. Why don't you just use rivets? That many of them. Fuck.
More than one way to build those things. Cheerios.
I suggest using straw.
Hey,
Little
some
pig,
people like
little
that.
pig, let me in.
Yeah, and I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll. Hey, give me that joint.
We should check with Math Pig on using straw for this.
Yeah.
Or maybe Russ.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Once again, he's not here. Thanks to Dr. Josh for joining me for today's interview. That was such a fucking great chat, and I learned some shit today, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So I've already put out my thank you tweet for everyone who joined us, except for Randolph because he showed up late. I already had put it.
That's okay. I'll still click like on it.
Yeah, you can click over there and you go, I was there too. You can put that underneath or something.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, just I was there too at the
What's
end.
a tweet? What's a tweet? Something a bird says?
Yep. That's right. An internet bird called Twitter. All right. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. Tonight's show was fucking fantastic, if you ask me. If you like what I do and you want to help the show out, there are multiple ways to do so. One thing I'm really looking for, and it's cheap, by the way, guys, and my birthday's coming up in October, is a fucking thing for, the condom, like Mikey's got on his right there.
You want
I need one of those,
Pop shield.
or a few of them, because you go through them.
I have a screen.
Well, I suppose I could go down to the local drugstore and send you a package of condoms if you really need them.
No, I don't need them, dude. Who uses condoms when they masturbate? That's just silly. Anyway,
Seems like a waste. You're too lazy to just get.
I have
up,
one of these, Neil. Do you need one of these? I just have it laying around.
Pop screen?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I actually have something else in my wish list on Amazon.
You want
It's
some
got a
fuzzy?
bunch of different things where I can put this on an actual
Yeah. Just something to stop.
and that comes with it. So
Okay.
yeah. So, but thanks, dude. You should keep it because if you ever do like an actual studio type thing, you
Yeah.
can use that sucker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I still have my own studio equipment. Most of it is in New York, but I still have some of it here with me. So yeah, it's just
For sure.
Speaking of pop
sure.
screen, how did I actually sound tonight?
What's this?
Has it been actually decent sounding or not?
Yeah, you're louder than usual for sure.
Yeah.
Your sound is coming through clear, Glass Monster.
No pops,
Oh, thanks,
bangs,
Kat.
or cracks coming out of it?
Nope, it's coming through clear.
What the fuck is this
Interesting.
now?
I built a valve-based pop filter. There you go.
That's great.
That's good. All right, and on that note, sorry, let's read. Guys, with the whole COVID thing going on right now, be safe and be well, and above all, be kind. And like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.